Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Megamania for the Atari 2600. In the first video, we played through Game Mode 1, which had the guided missiles, and now we're going to play through Game Mode 3, which gives us the straight firing missiles in the one-player mode. Unlike the guided missiles, which move with you whenever you move left or right with the joystick, the straight shots fire straight no matter what. I also mentioned that setting the difficulty switch to expert /A will also make your missiles travel a little lower speed. So let me go ahead and left difficulty A for expert, and then we're going to set this to game mode 3, and then we're going to begin. And this is interesting. I can actually see my shots moving a little more slowly compared to my first video. If you know what you're doing, though, you can definitely aim ahead of time. And you can easily hit enemies. And that's not a thing that I wanted to do. Let's try this again. Would like to be able to hit things close to me and also not run into other things. Wow, I am doing just terribly. I am doing this without a practice run at all, by the way. And wow, this is going poorly. Like these things have to be right in front of me in order for me to hit them. There we go. Can't believe that took 2 lives. Let's see if we can do better this time. And looks like the answer is going to be yes. I will be amazed if I manage to get another extra life at this point. And wow, it seemed like they were just moving around even more randomly than usual there. And holy cow, I cannot hit anything. Not unless it's dead in front of me. Like that. Well, I managed to hit something right there. There we go. At this rate, it is going to be a miracle if I can get an extra life. Yeah, it was definitely going to be a miracle at that point. Will this still be it? Yeah, it'll still be it. Game Mode 3. Let's see if we can do this again. And this time, let's see if we can actually do something. Well, I seem to have a little more success at shooting something. Only slightly more. Making a little bit of headway there. Had to concentrate a little bit, but it was so worth it. And I'll have to wait for you to pop up on the right, or rather, come in from the right. But made it work. Okay. And I did not mean to run into that. I am panicking way too much here when it comes to these enemy shots. And that's probably one of the better benefits of using the slower shots. If you can time stuff right, you can do things like that where you can just line enemies up and just take them all out as they show up. All right. Well, I have a better chance of getting a extra life now. I still wish I could stop flying in the shots, though. I keep thinking I can avoid them or something. I'm not quite sure. Or maybe they just know I'm going to be going into that. It's like they know I'm going to be going into that location. And they just fire ahead of time. And they just manage to just hit me right when I move. As I've said before, I almost called the game Megalomania. Megamania can be a pretty hard game. Especially when you're playing it like this. Come on. There we go. Alright. Okay. Let's see if we can keep opening a path between these enemies here. Well, having a little bit of success, but not too much. There we go. And I am about to run out of energy. Did not get a lot of bonus points off of that run. This is what I get for not practicing before I make this video. But I seem to have done better there. And I ran right into that laser. Not fun. And these things seem to love to separate on me. There we go. Getting a little better with each try than I'm doing in this video. Do have to admit. Oh, come on. I need to stay in the center and not go to the edges. Because that's really starting to mess me up here. It'd also be nice if I could actually hit something. Come on. Come on, really? I can't hit this guy better. And now these things. Can we fire? All right. Didn't expect to do this well right here, right now. And I think it's better if I actually went away from that thing. That went better than expected. Now for the bow ties. Are you kidding me? Well, it means I'm hitting the things on the bottom. Oh, come on! I am not satisfied with this run at all. I'm not satisfied with any of these runs. And I have been playing for about 10 minutes now. I'm getting better and better with each attempt, but this is still starting to feel like a bit of a mistake. It'd also be nice if I could actually hit something. Well, managed to make some headway right there. Now if I can just shoot that. There we go. At this rate, my commentary has definitely evolved or de-evolved into just me talking about what I'm doing at the time. Come on! There we go. At least I can get a more bonus points off that death. And they keep doing that, where they just suddenly change directions without descending, with no warning. And then I can't even get away from them. This is getting comically bad. And that's gonna hit me. Now I'm having no luck with game 3 whatsoever, especially with the slower missiles. Alright. Concentrating really hard here. And somehow I managed to get all of those a lot more quickly. And at that rate, it was like shooting fish in a barrel. And I thought I'd be able to shoot that in time, which is why I stayed there and got hit. And I'm not going to hit that in time. Yes, change direction right there. There we go. And I am getting very wary due to those bolts. I'm assuming they're called bolts. I don't I do have the list in front of me, but I'm like unable to read from it at this time. There we go. Yeah, I get leery when they get that low. And I can't seem to hit anything! It feels like their movements are just too random. Just let me hit something! The fact that they're firing missiles is not helping. Oh, come on! At this point, I'm just getting frustrated with the game. And I cannot play this one as well as I can play others. It's a nice Space Invaders clone, but it's definitely one of the harder ones out there, and at times it can be one of the more enjoyable, especially once you get past and see all of the potential shapes, and then the shapes loop with different colors and different patterns. And I can't hate this game, but this one definitely takes quite a bit of practice to play. Nevertheless, it's still a pretty good game, and definitely one that I recommend for the Atari 2600 library. Graphics, you can definitely tell. Well, you can kind of use your imagination as to what everything is supposed to be if you don't have the instruction manual, which does show you what everything was. And the things that I thought were bolts were really the diamonds. I could never make it to the space dice. That's embarrassing. Sound of Music is arcadey as it gets. You definitely have your sounds when you fire lasers and when you hit things, when your energy meter fills up, when it drains and you get bonus points for it, for taking out all the targets in the level. And I really can't complain. Gameplay, it's responsive for the most part. It definitely did what I wanted it to do when I did want it to do something. It's just a challenge. This one definitely takes some time, patience, and practice to really, really do well in. And there's plenty of replay value just from the action of the game alone. You may play this for I would say you play this for a couple minutes or you play it for a long time, but this one can be pretty addictive. I will give this one that. And as I said before, definitely worth putting in the Atari 2600 collection if you're looking into playing Atari 2600 games. This is definitely one of the more frantic games that Activision has ever made, and it's pretty darn good. And that is it. That is as much as I can show off for Megamania for Atari 2600. The Space Invaders style game that was so good that the Tubes actually sang the jingle for the commercial. Yes, the rock band The Tubes was involved in the commercial. And hopefully I will be back with another game. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be bad. Maybe it'll be somewhere in between. Who knows? Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care. Stay safe. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later.